All right, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. I'm your host, Bune, and welcome back to More Than Peachy's Gaming. We don't have a whole lot on the agenda for today. We just have world bosses and commissions and expeditions. Nothing too big today. Gonna be a relatively easy one. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Still disappointing that I can't do anything to the teapot. It's been a few weeks now. Uh, we went through an entire banner, I think, almost. I think Ayato's ends today, I think, or tomorrow, or yes, today. Okay, so which is a little disappointing, but at the same time, I didn't really want them. So let's go ahead and hit up these commissions wherever they might be. So I see one, two, three, and four. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and start from over here. We're gonna head west. We're gonna head down, and then uh, who knows where we'll end up. We'll probably do, which I can tell the bottom left is um, balloon sabotage, so we just have to destroy the balloon. This one, probably go defeat some enemies. No, you know, the usual. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that's weird. Okay, so it's directly to the east of us. It's on this bigger island over here. This ought to only take a minute, but you know how games can be. Okay, what the heck? Okay, one sec. Controller was being weird. Checking to see if there's actually any others. There's one right there. All finished. Okay. Having a sniper with the bow, it definitely helps with that because I didn't have to really worry about a whole lot. I could have walked up to him and just hit him with physical attacks, but I don't know how well that would have done, how much damage I would have taken in the process. So that's why I did it that way. So, moving on. We go straight to the teleporter. Walk down to this little area. Little story about this area. I didn't even understand, like, realize that there was actually a spot down here for like the longest time until I actually got a commission down here, and I was like, oh, Wait, there's stuff down here? So, kind of caught me a little off guard. Let's go ahead and... This is gonna hurt. I've never used him before, so this is my first time, and he got smacked for half of his health. Wow. Yeah, I don't have any artifacts on him. That's one of the big issues. Okay, so what is that? Two? So we have this one over here, and then we'll do the balloon last. The balloon will be really quick. It's emergency, isn't it? Yep, it is. All finished there, and down this way. And we're done here. These go pretty quick, and so the world bosses I need to defeat are primarily going to be the animo hypostasis and the cryo hypostasis, I think. I also need to collect some calla lilies, but that shouldn't be a problem. So we'll go ahead and start off with cryohypostasis, then we'll go to animo, I guess. I let me double check something. Because we need, yeah, we have 12 of these, which is useful. I was thinking about this, like, who do we need these for? Sucrose, Sayu. And maybe, and I mean maybe, if we ever get Kazuha, that'd be great. But we don't have Kazuha right now, so I'm looking to see what else I need in the categories of things. Well, I have enough of those, so I'm not too worried about those. Um, Really lacking in these though. If we ever get Kaza, we do need the marionette cores. I'm just kind of looking to see what we have. Why do I have so few of these? Who who used these? Hold on. Because I'm pretty sure she didn't. No, she used those. Was it Rosaria? Because it definitely wasn't him. Did I pass Rosaria? I must have. No, I did not. Or maybe I'm blind. There she is. She's right next to Diana. She doesn't use them. Who the frick uses... Did I just not claim them? Wow. I mean, it was Aloy. It was definitely Aloy. Okay. I had to think about that for a second. It's like, who the hell uses these? Yeah, I got three. Alright, so the animal hypostasis I don't really need. I mean, let me do... Come on. Being dumb controller. Open up what I need. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit up the Magokenki instead. And here's the thing, things can change. You know, you pull one character that you weren't anticipating to get, you learn really quickly that you now need stuff for that character. Damn it. Yeah, and these also give these, so Shavada Jade slivers I don't really need. Like the Shavada Jade chunk also don't need. Come on. Anyway, so that went quick. Maybe a little bit too quick. So go here, kind of as a midway point. Game's world bosses do take a moment or two to respawn, as indicated by the Adventurer's Handbook. Oops. It says no longer on cooldown, so that's good. Nothing to write home about. I don't even know if this thing has respawned yet. I kind of hope, but chances are pretty low. Yep. I'm just kind of chilling for a moment. I'm trying to see what I need to do. So I'm gonna definitely get my world bosses this week. So my plan is on Thursday to actually do weekly bosses to just kind of fill in the gap. And then Friday, I'm going to be doing world bosses. And then Saturday, I'm going to do more domains. And that should cover the trounces and the bosses. It's not an issue. And then I can do that on the side. So that's what? A level, and then some, and then probably another level. So I'll get 2 levels out of that. So it'll be 44. And then all I have to do is finish up the week, and I should be 45, maybe 46. So let me make sure, actually. Do I actually have 5 condensed resin? I do. Okay. I was just double checking. Okay. Sometimes you just gotta take the time, go and do what you need to do. In this case, I want to go fight Magu Kenki because he has materials that I eventually need for other characters. I don't know exactly what all items I need, but yeah, where'd he go? Oh, come on. Okay, I took a little bit of damage that time. So I got 3 this time, and one of these, yay. Yeah. So I said I need to go get some calla lilies real quick, and then I also need to refresh on a few other materials. I might as well do that now before I forget to do so. And then head into the teapot and make sure things are in order there. Maybe. I don't know. No. Teapot's fine. I had to think about that for a second. Yay. Wow, we got that many? Geesh. Well, that's good. Having a lot of calla lilies is really beneficial. Okay, I think that does it for the calla lilies in this area. I don't know where else they grow, so they're just around. Uh, I need to restock on June chili. I need to restock on silk flowers. Um, yeah, I don't need to really stock up on anything else, so this should be relatively quick because I know where to hit up all the good spots for a bunch of stuff. Might as well grab this while I'm here. I'll probably reach my max of these no problem. Could I always do the full round? And if I am full, or if my transformer is ready to go, I will activate that while I'm at it today. So, the problem with the transformer is it has such a long cooldown, and it causes you can't really do uh the transformer at the same time every week because there's a specific time cooldown, which means you have to go to that exact time, and nobody's going to get that exact time every time. So it ends up being at least a week instead of being, you know, exactly a week. It doesn't automatically do its process, which means that you have to be basically on it, or it's just going to be like, oh yeah, I missed it by like 10 minutes. Well, then 10 minutes later the next week, and 10 minutes later than the previous week the next week. You know, um, and what ends up becoming a situation that could have been completely avoided now has been introduced as being a more pain in the ass situation because now you have. I'll use a better example here. Let's say you used it at 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, well, you get to it because of the way that it functions, and now you need to do it at uh, uh, like 8:10. And as you kind of see, I have 30 minutes, which I'm not too worried about. But that being the case, it goes from 8 o'clock to 8:10. The following week, 8:20. The following week, 8:30, and so on and so on. Eventually, your time will change from one day to the next, which I know it takes a really long time for that to happen, but it can happen. And I know people who are like, oh yeah, especially like me, where you get done with it and you're just like, I don't need to do this at this time. Why should I bother? It can wait until tomorrow. Procrastinating. And what ends up happening is the game gets postponed. The actual transformer gets postponed until a later date, and it might have been, oh yeah, you always do these on Monday when I go out and do my stuff. Becomes, oh, I have to wait until Tuesday to do my stuff, and then becomes, oh, I have to do it on Wednesday to do my stuff. You see where this is going really quick. Um, so I'm gonna go to Wangshu. I don't think I filled up. Not that I'm complaining by any means. It's just a weird system, and honestly, I wish there was a way to auto do it or preempt it. I would totally preempt it. I know exactly where I'd preempt it to and everything like that, but it's a recycling method to get rid of overabundant items. Okay, so up to 43 today. Oops, I forgot to do this. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so I have 30 minutes until I can use my transformer. That's irritating, considering it right now it's 8 o'clock. So for me, it's just like, oh, I'm just going to put it off until tomorrow because I don't want to wait the extra, like, 20, 30 minutes, which is fine. Let's see. I have mail. They're still sending us compensations. That's nice. Keep sending them because you guys can't be bothered to fix the problem. I mean, it very well might be easier than to to fix the problem this way. I'm assuming at this point, and this is just me assuming, that the Serenity Pot won't be fixed until the next update. I'm just going to point that out. Some people are like, oh yeah, it'll be back before you know it. I don't think so. I think it'll be back when the next update happens. Mark my words, I think that's really going to be the case, and so you're not going to be able to place anything, including, I hate to break it to you, everybody who has been talking about this, including, see, where is it? I always forget where they put this stuff. I mean, I have a lot of stuff that's new in here. I have all the plants, but that's not what I'm looking for. Your statue of Her Excellency the Almighty Narukami Agosho, God of Thunder. I don't think I'm really too worried about this. However, this is actually pretty cool too. So, so yeah, I'm not too concerned about it. I just want to switch out characters that are full on uh, their friendship for people who are not, like Chung Yun. I'd rather put Chung Yun in there. It'd make my life a lot easier. So, all right, so I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks again for watching. I might get around to playing some Tower of Fantasy closed beta later. I have not decided exactly the time yet, mainly because I have some stuff to take care of today, and that can be quite cumbersome. So hopefully you understand. I don't know how I feel about that game yet, mainly because the controller support is iffy. Uh, Almost everything I do in that game requires me to use the mouse, and the mouse always gets repositioned to the middle of the screen during any like cutscenes or anything, and it's just really obnoxious. So I know that mouse and keyboard, a lot of people are like, why don't you just use those? And that is because I want that controller experience. I play Genshin Impact with a controller, okay? And with a lot of people saying, well, this could be, the best competition for Genshin Impact. Right now, it doesn't sit that way, okay? It does not have the controller support that it needs to lure me in. On top of that, there are all sorts of little bugs here and there that I don't know how I feel about them. When I watch other people stream, they don't necessarily have these problems because they're using mouse and keyboard. Um, or at least I don't think so. Uh, my major issue when I was playing was text was going too fast. You know, characters wouldn't even be able to like finish sentences, and it was like, oh yeah, we're proceeding. And I was like, wow, that's crazy. So if you want a full detailed list of everything that went on, go watch that video. It's just, you know, the closed beta test for Tower of Fantasy, and I made sure I put in there uh, on PC with controller. So, and it it's going to be interesting. I'm going to give it another go today, hopefully, but there's no guarantee on that. It'd be nice if I could make it work the way I want it to right from the get go, but chances are pretty low. So, thanks again for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Uh, and I will see you guys next time.